What up everyone and welcome back to a brand new Pips vlog, and today I'm gonna teach you 4 cool beginner tricks. We're gonna talk about a back roll, front roll, kite loop and dark slide. First I'm gonna quickly run you through the trick with a video, and then after that I'm gonna explain you the most common mistakes. So make sure you watch the whole video to understand the entire trick. Let's go! Okay guys, are you ready? Because now we're gonna learn how to do a back roll. Maybe funny to know, but this is the first kite trick I learned, and it immediately is a nice trick to impress your friends with. Step 1. Park your kite at 45 degrees. Step 2. Place your hands in the middle of the bar to have a better kite control. Step 3. Carve upwind aggressively and pop out of the water. Step 4. Straight after taking off, look over your shoulder. Step 5. Keep looking until you spot your landing. And for the last one, step 6. Bend your knees for a smooth landing. You want to add some style? Go for the grabs. It makes it very cool and you can impress your friends with it. The most common mistake with the back roll is that people are tucking themselves in for a bit too long, so they over rotate and they're going too fast. You can see that here. To avoid this, you can go a little bit slower into your rotation and extend your body and spot your landing. Okay, we're gonna move on to the front roll. It's a very cool trick, very impressive, and you can either make it very simple for yourself, but you can also build it out to make it a very stylish trick. Pay attention and I will guide you through the tips. Step 1. Park your kite at 45 degrees. Step 2. Place your hands in the middle of the bar to have a better kite control. Step 3. Carve upwind aggressively to gain a bigger spray and pop out of the water as hard as you can. Step 4. Turn your head and your shoulder into the direction you want to go. Step 5. During the whole rotation, keep looking under your arm until you spot your landing. And for the last one, step 6. Bend your knees for a smooth landing. And for this trick as well, it looks very sick if you can add a grab for some style bonus. The most common mistake with the front roll is that people sometimes forget to pop, because with the back roll you go straight for the rotation, and with the front roll you first pop and then boom, roll over your shoulder and go for the rotation. The second one is that when people go for the front roll in the air while rotating, they don't know what to do with their hands. They have it like this, and then if you hang, you maybe pull a kite loop during your front roll, and you don't want to do that. So make sure you put your hands really close to each other so you have a better kite control while rotating. Alright, now we move on to the kite loop. This one is a little bit more advanced, but with some practice I'm sure you guys will be able to do it as well. Step 1. Master a normal jump. This is important before learning how to kite loop. Step 2. Don't go as high as possible, so jump half your height for practice. Step 3. Wait until you almost reached your highest point. Step 4. Pull your tailing hand towards you to initiate your loop. Step 5. This one's very important. When your kite completes the loop, push the bar hard away from you. Step 6. Spot your landing and pull the bar slightly towards you right before you reach the water. What I see with a kite loop, the most common mistake is when people do the loop, they hesitate a little bit and they don't finish the loop up until 12, and that's why they fall out of the sky and crash pretty hard and don't want to try it again. So make sure when you try a kite loop, really finish the loop up above your head on 12, so you get caught by the kite and you have a smooth landing. How to do a dark slide. I hope you guys are ready, because here we start with the first tip, the most important one. Step 1. Find a kite spot with fairly flat water. It just makes it a little bit easier. Step 2. Approach with moderate speed and put your kite on 45 degrees. Okay, step 3. Swiftly carve upwind, pop out of the water and let yourself fall forward. Step 4. Straighten your back leg and pull your front leg in. Also, it's very important that you tighten your core. Step 5. Slowly steer your kite beyond 12 o'clock. This is important to have a longer flight over the water. Push or pull your bar to control your weight. And step 6, the last one, pull your legs underneath you and pull a kite loop to regain speed. Was this too fast for you? You can watch it over and over until you get all the details. The most common mistake with the dark slide is that if you steer your kite too fast before you letting yourself fall, you will have way less floating time, so you maybe will sink in super fast in the water and your floating time is very short. The second one is that people looping their kite way too big and they get launched out of the water and you have less body control, so you cannot land the trick properly. I hope these tips were helpful for you, and if you want more, subscribe, then I will do a next one. But for now, it's time to shred on the water and good luck with the tricks.